Yes, sir. Just trying to get a sound check real quick. I think I'm good. Yep. I hear myself good. If you guys in the chat can hear me, let me know. Everything is everything. Okay, we're good. We're good. LSU versus Ole Miss here in a win or go home. Both of these teams had their fair share of ups and downs during the season. And here they go for a rematch. Big time rematch here between LSU and Ole Miss. Who do you guys got in the chat? Ace Andre Rocher at the QB spot coming out. He had a really good season. These are not the statistics, as we only play 12 games. You know, to get the playoff matchups, we have to do some simulating through the mod. But we will have a podcast covering season stats and the rest of this first round at its conclusion. And they're going to start with a play action. Ace finds Cedric Hill for the big time play to start the game. And if that's a sign of things to come, LSU is in trouble. They're going to have to stop the deep ball against Ole Miss. These Rebels really can kill you in a passing game with Cinco, Cedric Hill, Hugh Rucker, and as I'm talking about the receiving core, another big play given up by LSU. And that time it was Cinco Andre Rocher. Him and his brother's chemistry is unmatched. Stepped up in the pocket and delivered a dot. And not many quarterbacks have shown the capability to take pressure, make those type of accurate throws on the run. But Ace Andre Rocher has been killing it all season long, and I don't see that stopping here tonight. They're going to go with another pass, and he finds his brother Cinco over the middle once again. 3 for 3, 67 yards. And this has been all the Andre Rocher brothers in this drive so far. Definitely still got to shout out Cedric Hill for that first reception to start it off. But now they're going to give it to Drip on a toss. And he's going to be tackled for a 2-yard loss. And there goes that guy, Sergio Matthews, the Heisman candidate. Can he continue his Heisman-like play here in this postseason? That Malcolm Award, our version of the Heisman, still up for grabs. And we got a couple of candidates in this game, Sergio Matthews as well as Ace Andre Rocher. That nice run from Drip going to make it 3rd and 1 at the 2-yard line. What do they got? I think we got some movement on the line. Is it going to be an encroachment or a forced start? And they're going to call a forced start. So a 3rd and 1 is going to turn to 3rd and 6. From the 2 to the 7 they go. And you can't afford to shoot yourselves in the foot in these playoffs with penalties like that. What can a freshman do on 3rd and 6 at the 7? He has time. Now it's starting to dwindle, and that's going to be a sack. Hardman with the sack. He had a really good season and dropped those body bags in the chat. Body bags in the chat. Not too balanced on the play calling on that first drive. It looks like they want to put it in Ace Andre Rocher's hand. Why not trust your trusty quarterback? He's been killing it all season long. But that drive was very pass heavy. A lot of big plays, but ultimately stalled and is going to settle for 3. And the field goal is good. So Ole Miss up 3-0 right now. 3-0. And let's see how LSU can bounce back. First drive of the game, Ole Miss gets points. But can LSU make this thing a battle? Can they add some pressure? You're going to see Prince Gonzalez. Prince Gonzalez played really good as well. Not sure what the cameraman is trying to show us right there, but Prince Gonzalez had a good season as well. These stats are not accurate, but we're going to be sure to cover the stats for the season in the next podcast once this first round wraps up. Got a nice podcast lined up for you guys to begin this wrap up of the first round. And Prince with time back there delivers a strike, and he's going to get 15 on his first pass. So Ole Miss's secondary has been up and down this season, I would say. Really good line play, D-line play, and they have some good linebackers. Momo Woods, Elijah Andre Rocher. But definitely still a lot to be seen here with this defense in the postseason. It was one of their weaker points, and Prince just going to throw that one away, a bit panicky right there. However, we're going to see what Brackens and Terrell can do in this secondary. Also, Guy at the safety, and Prince going to take off. He's not going to slide. He's going to be tackled after the first down. 10-yard run for Prince Gonzalez. So Prince Gonzalez showing dual threat capabilities. He's been a very capable young quarterback here. And it's going to be fun to see how him and Ace Andre Rocher plays in their playoff debuts. Prince with some time going to deliver a strike once again over the middle. 2 for 3, 30 yards, 15 a pop in about each reception. And there goes Terrell Terry. Giving up a nice little gain right there on the pass. Looked like it might have been a zone. See what looks we get here from LSU's offense. They're moving it really well. Prince Gonzalez in the pocket, just going to drop it down to Patrick Vince, but Elijah Andre Rocher says not today as he closes and break that one up. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, single back set, play action. Gonzalez rolls out, and he finds a man. Is it Hillard? Believe that is Hillard. Yes, it is. Hillard going to pick up the big-time game right there for LSU. And once again, Terrell Terry in on a stop that's in his area. They're going at their best defensive back. Let's see how that pays off. And Momo Woods going to get Patrick Vince behind the line on that one. Looked like a little play out to the flats. But they're going to say he was going backwards. 2nd and 14 now. Prince gets a guy to pick up a block. But Terrell Terry says no as he jaws that one loose. That's a good heads-up effort from him. And that's what you want to see if you're Ole Miss. You don't want to see him giving up big plays. You want to see him making a difference in the passing game, forcing some breakups. Prince hit as he's thrown. And that's going to be incomplete in the back of the end zone. Prince Gonzalez was in some trouble. Shout out to my guy Isaiah Frost. Shout out to all the guys in the chat, man. Let me get a hashtag CS1 in the chat. And LSU is going to miss the field goal. Wow. So shout out to the defense forcing them to take the 3. But ultimately coming up with a stop. Shout out to my guy Cosmic Prosperity. Shout out to my guy PV. Shout out to all the guys in the chat. Pharaoh Reigns, Mitchie Boy Gaming. Shout out to Tank Jackson. The MSFL community is in the building. That's what we like to see. Appreciate you guys for the support here in this first round of the playoffs. Ace, after the play action, throws it out to the flat. 4 for 4 like Wendy's. But 2nd and 8 after the short pass. Let's see if Ace can keep it going. Look good on the first drive. Play action here. He's going deep. And Cedric Hill is not going to be able to hold on to that one. Great coverage right there by the Tigers. Shotgun set. Ace Andre Rocher has time and delivers a dot to Hugh Rucker for the first down. And you got to watch out and pay attention to this receiving core, Ole Miss. Really good freshman in Cinco Andre Rocher. Great freshman quarterback in Ace Andre Rocher, his brother. But then when you think about what he has around him, Nino Cavacci, standout freshman tight end, and that's a body bag as Alexander Fort is going to get to the ball in a hurry. Alexander Fort is one of the best defensive linemen here in this college series, especially in the pass rushing department. He had a really, really good season. Don't have the numbers on hand, pardon me. Definitely got to be more prepared. But he's going to come up with a body bag, and you got to keep an eye on him because Ace can really have a good night if you give him time to pick you apart. But with a guy like Alexander Fort, he's going to make it very tough on the freshman, Ace Andre Rocher. And that was a nice little pass right there to Brian, the backup tight end. But let's see what the Rebels have in store on 3rd and 11. And Ace going to drop it to Hugh. But a good breakup right there by Herrick. Herrick with a couple of key breakups on that drive, leading to a 4th down punt. And we spoke about Ole Miss's secondary needing to step up. But with a quarterback like Ace Andre Rocher, it's going to be a lot of pressure on these Tigers. They won that battle that time. And now, can LSU's offense get going? They had a nice drive, missed the field goal. Can they get back down the field and get some points on the board? Let's see. Prince Gonzalez looked decent on the last drive. Definitely got to show him some love. Shout out to my guy Brandon James in the building. Keyshawn Fisher, Kennard Roden. Yes, sir. The guys are pulling up. A nice move right there from Patrick Vince on his way to a gain of 7. But shout out to the MSFL community. The Moolahverse community is in the building. We got a code word for y'all that's going to be worth 1,000 simulation coin. First down. Prince Gonzalez gets it to his trusty tight end McAllister. And this is what LSU is going to need. And we're going to have a code word worth 1,000 points for the guys that stick around throughout this game. Never know when I'm going to drop that PV. Only going to get a gain of 1 on that one. But we're going to make that worth 1,000. We here in the postseason. Why not? Why not? Let's try to keep that audience retention up. And they're going to hand it off to PV for a really good gain right there. Guy going to be credited for the tackle. But Patrick Vince can also make a difference in this game. If he runs really well, that could go a long way to helping the Tigers continue drives. This drive going to fall short, 4th and 2. Looks like Gianni Zico was not happy about the coverage on that one. Wanted a flag, but the refs are letting them play here in the playoffs. Punt on the way, and Cinco's going to let it go out of bounds at the 6. Nice punt right there by LSU's punter. And Ace Andre Rocher with another opportunity to come out and get some points. Let's see. Pistol set. Drip Britton in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Drip up the middle. He's going to lower his shoulder for a gain of 6. Sergio Matthews, the Heisman hopeful, the Malcolm candidate, in on the tackle. And they're going to go right back to Drip on a little counter play, and Drip a 1-yard shot at first down, 3rd and 1 now. The Rebels, really a high-powered offense. Looks like they're going to lean on the run game a little bit more. I thought that they should have done that earlier, but who am I to say that when the passing game was working? Hugh Rucker on a nice little jet toss. And he's going to pick up the first down. So Hugh Rucker being used in a variety of ways. Very good senior wide receiver. And speaking of senior wide receivers, the intended target, Cedric Hill, who has been that big play guy at the receiver outside of Cinco for Ace Andre Rocher and company. You can't forget Nino Cavachi, the tight end as well. He's been quiet today. Will he go to him? And yes, right on time, as Nino Cavachi is going to pick up about a 7-yard gain on his first reception. 3rd and 3 now. Empty set. Ace. Quick release. Back to Cavachi. First down. And Sergio Matthews being targeted there. Tall task of guarding Nino Cavachi, the big body tight end. And actually, it looked like Sergio either went off of his matchup to step up and make that play. He did. He was lined up with an outside receiver. Might have been a zone look right there. Pistol set, Drip up the middle. They like these zones out of that pistol set. And he's going to pick up 3. Drip Britton, another really versatile back. Got to watch him in the passing game as well as the rushing department. And that's going to take us into the second quarter. Drop those 2s in the chat. Very low scoring first quarter. Ole Miss, the only team to put up points, but it was by a field goal. Looking to extend that lead here. 2nd and 7 at their own 44. Let's see what's going on. They're going to hand it off to Drip Britton to the left. Drip trying to get to the outside. He does, and picks up the first down. 6 carries, 28 yards for Drip Britton. Allen in on the tackle. Definitely saved him from getting to that next level. And no, Ace just going to throw it away. Play broke down. Saw the DB blitz. Read it quickly as Sergio Matthews was closing in on the line. Knew he wouldn't have time to get it off and just got that one away. 2nd and 10. Ace Andre Rocher gives it to Drip on a counter, and he's tackled behind the line. Good defense by Osgood on that one. Great pursuit to get to Drip Britton behind the line on that one. They sent the house and it paid off. 3rd and 13 now. Obvious passing situation. They're going to motion the backup out wide. Ace getting sent on a blitz again. And Ace going to be blitzed. And I believe it is Herrick with the body bag. They sent the corner blitz. Yes, and Zach Herrick gonna get him from the blind side. He didn't even see it coming. Felt the pressure winding up but didn't know that it was from a DB tracking him down. And the Tigers going to force yet again another punt. So now LSU starting to get some momentum. The crowd is in it as they got another stop. But can this offense make a play or two needed to get them on the scoreboard? Let's see. Great punt right there. They're going to be stopped at the 13. And Prince Gonzalez, what do you got? Let's see if Prince Gonzalez got something in him and can drive his team down the field. Big moment for a freshman right here. Early in the game. But these are the defining moments, and he's going to throw a pick. LaMelo Bracken's going to go for the house call touchdown. LaMelo Bracken's, the senior corner, with a big-time pick six. Might have been the biggest pick six of his career thus far here in the playoffs. And that's going to go for a house call. Ole Miss Rebels looking to make it 10-0 here against LSU. And yes, that field goal is good. I mean, that extra point is good. And Ole Miss taking it to LSU right now. Ole Miss, the 6th seed, up against the 3rd seed LSU, and they're looking for the upset and to move on to the next round. Prince Gonzalez, I was just saying, the young guy got to step up and make the play. It's one of the defining moments of his early college career. The kid has a lot of potential. However, on that one, just a decision you're not going to want to make in a game of this magnitude. He starts this drive off with a short pass for 5. Offensive coordinator still has some belief in him, as you can tell. Starting off with 2 passes on this drive, and that one's going to be a first down. 6 for 12, 77 yards. Didn't start off too shabby. However, that pick six is a big blemish here early. And almost another turnover created by this Rebels defense, forcing a fumble right there. However, they're able to get it back. Patrick Vince has to hold on to the ball. PV up the middle, going to drive forward. It looks like he might have got the first, but there's penalty flags on the field, and they're going to call a holding. That's going to drive him back. CJ Page would have been a first down. Now it's going to be a loss of yardage. Repeat, 2nd down. Prince Gonzalez in the pocket, drops it off to his guy, Gianni Zico. And Zico money for a gain of about 6-7 yards there. Zico checking in the chat right on time as his number was just called. And Prince Gonzalez is going to slide to safety after picking up the first down. So that's what you may have to do if you're Prince. Don't want to force nothing down the field. Have some time. And you see an angle, man. You might got to get on your bike and create some plays yourself. He's going to roll out to the outside and go right back to Gianni Zico. So slow progress, better than no progress on this drive here as they're working it past midfield now. Delayed handoff to Patrick Vince. And Vince going to be tackled 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches at the 37. Shotgun look. They're going to hand it off to the left. It's the backup. And Burnett going to get a gain of 2. That's all that's needed for a first down. So LSU back in striking range. But can they finish the job this time? Missed the field goal last time they're in range, and they're actually going to give it to the 3rd string, Wooden. And he's going to get a gain of 10. So a little running back by committee here, giving Patrick Vince a break. And both the backups with decent first down runs. So now, whoa, is that going to be another penalty for the Tigers? Let's see. Yes, full start. LSU. That's not a good look. Don't want to give up yardage here. Offset eye. They're just going to go with a quick drop back and almost another interception. It's been when he's been making those quick, subtle decisions that he's looked the most vulnerable. Ole Miss is all over those. You got to be careful, but a nice throw right there for a first down to Mitchell. Just put that in the right place, and then Mitchell kept his legs flowing, bouncing off a couple of tackles to get a first down there. Love the effort from Mitchell after the catch. But a beautiful throw from Prince Gonzalez. In striking distance in the playoffs, you have to seize the moment. They're going to give it to Patrick Vince up the middle. PV. It's going to get a gain of 8. Tackled down at the 6-yard line. Offset I formation. Play action. Prince Gonzalez. Touchdown. Jason Anderson, the tight end. And LSU is going to get the first score of this game, the first touchdown of this game, pardon me. And they're going to take a lead 6-3 right now. Oh no, actually, he did have a pick 6, pardon me. Did have a pick 6. This is the first time an offense has scored a touchdown in this game. Now 7-10 in favor of the Rebels. Crowd getting into it, definitely happy to see their team punch it in. But now, how will the Rebels respond here on the road up against the number 3 ranked team in this conference on this side of the bracket? Ole Miss being selected at 6 by the committee on this side of the conference. And of course, they had plenty of opportunities during the season, I feel like, to get a higher seed, and definitely played up to that potential. But some late season skids hurt them. And ace Andre Rocher going deep to no avail on that one. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. But yeah, Ole Miss was a team that had a lot more potential to be a higher seed in this playoffs, but definitely dwindled a bit against, you know, some highly competitive teams. So I think that's why the committee ultimately dropped them in the seeding, but they definitely still have the potential to compete at a high level and make a playoff run. That first down run by Drip Britton. This team has a very good offense, capable of making big plays, and as you can see, the defense can be hit or miss at times. Another beautiful run by Drip Britton on that one, picking up 10 for a first down. But where the defense of Ole Miss could be hit or miss, when they hit big. Pick 6 in this game already, and Ace is moving now. Gonna get it to midfield after that pass to Nino Cavacci. Gonna be a gain of 3. They're gonna say they're a yard shy of midfield at the 49. 2nd and 7. Ace gonna throw it to the outside, finds his brother Cinco, and he's stretching to that 40-yard marker. And they're gonna say he's down at the 41. In the enemy territory now. Drip up the middle. Gonna break a tackle. Get tackled at the 37. 2nd and 7. Ace is moving the ball really well. They're utilizing a run nicely. Drip taking his time. And he has a good run, but the laundry, dirty laundry down there. And it looks like another holding call. Yes, holding on the offense. Rhett Ford, the left guard. Got some extra jersey on that one, and the ref's not going to let that one slide. 2nd and 15. They're going to roll right back to Drip anyway. And Drip only going to get 2. So trying to catch the defense off guard maybe a bit. See what Drip could pick up to make this 3rd down more manageable. But it's still a long 3rd and 13. Rocher going to complete a pass, but not enough as the guy is led out of bounds. 4th and 7 after the 6-yard pass to Williams. They're going to kick a long field goal here, trying to make it 13-7. Does the kicker Webb have what it takes? Webb, a really good kicker, lefty kicker. Let's see if he can knock this down. They want to take down as much clock as possible to maybe force LSU to use a timeout, and no, they're going to kick it, and it's good. 13-7. Maybe not. Maybe you don't want to take off too much time, because if you get a quick 3 and out, still gives you some time to try to make something happen. So 1:42 now. They're going to kick this one off after the field goal. And can LSU get something cooking? Can they get a little 2-minute drill going here? Let's see. Does Prince Gonzalez have it in him? 2 freshman quarterbacks in this showdown here tonight. 2 really good freshman quarterbacks, as you can see. But Prince Gonzalez is going to throw another pick in another really bad moment. But it is that guy, Terrell Terry, This kid has came on really strong and solidified himself as that #1 corner here. He's going to get an interception. That makes interception number 2 in this game for Ole Miss. LaMelo Bracken's on the other side had the house call, and now Terrell Terry gets a huge interception at this point of the game. 2 interceptions in the half already for Prince Gonzalez. 1:35 left to go. Can Ace make something happen? And yes! Touchdown! Cinco off the pass from his brother Ace. What a play, 1-on-1. And that is what you call on his head. Let me get a hashtag head tap in the chat. What a highlight, 1-on-1. And was that Sergio Matthews? No, it wasn't Sergio Matthews. Number 35, Baker, just completely getting head tapped by the freshman sensation Cinco Andre Rocher. This kid has big time potential, and he's definitely going to be on scouts' radar next year if he continues to make plays like that. Huge play by him and his brother here in this playoff game, man. And big time players step up in big time moments. How about that freshman duo being brothers and just, you know, huge play, man, for the Rebels at this point in the game. They get an interception by Terrell Terry and then cap it off like that. Wow. What a game. What a game. Prince Gonzalez, a lot of pressure on you now. 131, gave up a pick 6 and then just gave up essentially another score off of your interception. And they're still gonna try to put something together, take some risks here. Trips to the right. Prince has some time, steps up, nice throw, and he gets it to McAllister, out of bounds. And Ole Miss definitely has the momentum, definitely doing their thing right now, but you cannot sleep. You can't get too complacent, can't get too happy. This LSU team is definitely resilient and has what it takes to turn this thing around. So you definitely still want to buckle down and focus on your assignments. Prince Gonzalez going to take off. Nice cut to pick up even more, and he's going to dive down inside enemy territory at the 31. Things are getting chippy. Guy pointing to the scoreboard. Kai saying check the score there, but Prince Gonzalez with a big play with his legs nonetheless. However, throws another interception. Terrell Terry, his second of the game, and Prince Gonzalez has to stop testing this guy as he has 3 interceptions in this game already. Terrell Terry just read that one. Great position, and what a performance from Terry here tonight to close this second quarter. He has been on a tear. Now Ace with another chance to do something. However, Fort says no, no, no. His second sack of the game. Drop those body bags in the chat. And if I'm Ole Miss, no need to take too many risks right now. 20-7, just got another interception. I think you just let this clock go out. Take your lead, talk to your guys. Don't want to get too complacent and conservative, but no need to really take a shot right here and, you know, risk it for the biscuit. Let's see what they elect to do. They still want to take a shot. 2nd and 21. They're just going to drop it down and drip. LSU is going to use a timeout. 3rd and 19. They're going to go with drip up the middle. Drip finds a lane. Nice little run there. 4th and 6, but now they're going to have to punt it away after LSU calls a timeout. Fair catch on the punt. 12 seconds left. If I'm LSU, I definitely want to just get out of this half. We've ended the second quarter terribly. I don't know why they would want to continue to take some risks, but they're going to get it to McAllister, and McAllister with a big play. Okay. So they still being aggressive, taking some shots, even with Prince Gonzalez throwing 3 interceptions. Hit as he's thrown, going deep again. And oh, that may be a pass interference. Maybe some points on the way for LSU if they are in field goal range. And yes, they're going to call pass interference. That's going to set up a field goal for LSU. Wow. 10-20 to end this half. Those shots are going to pay off. And wow, we've seen some crazy events end this first half. Shout out to my guy Aiden Phillips in the building. Aiden, of course, one of the best defensive linemen in this series. Outside linebacker, edge rusher, if you want to call him that, man. Seen him take a tough loss with Texas yesterday to end their season, but Aiden definitely a freshman, sensation freshman standout, and a lot of people is going to be looking forward to his sophomore year. But check out that pick 6 by LaMelo Brackens on a desperate throw from Prince Gonzalez that I know he wishes he had back, but with another half of football left, definitely has a chance to redeem himself. Drop those 3s in the chat if you're with us, man. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me here in this first round of the playoffs. Prince Gonzalez coming out, has 3 interceptions in the game. Can he have a better second half? His team is going to need it if they want to win. Aiden Teixeira in on the splits right there from the safety position, closing in. Prince still getting it to Zico for a 5-yard gain, but Teixeira was closing out really quickly. And they're going to get it to PV on the outside. He's going to pick up a block, gets to second level. And a nice game from Patrick Vince. Don't want to get him activated early in this second half, or that can mean trouble for the Rebels. I like the way LSU was starting out this half, though. Staying committed to the run, trying to keep them guessing. Although Palmer was all over that for the Rebels. That run gonna go for a loss of 2 after the big game for the first down. On the first play, they're gonna go right back to PV. Why not? But Momo Woods making his presence felt on that one. What a hit right there. PV's only going to gain 2. 3rd and 11 now. Prince Gonzalez is going to have to make some big throws in this game if he wants to come back. And that one out of the hands of the intended target guy with a nice hit to draw that one free. And that's going to set up a punt. So things were looking promising for LSU early on that drive. But it's going to stall out, and that kick is going to bounce into the back of the end zone. The Rebels going to start this drive at the 20. And let's see, can Ole Miss close out strong? Here on the road, the underdogs, very capable underdog though. Let's see what they do. 1st and 10 over the middle. And it is Ace to Cinco. The brotherly connection continues. At the beginning of this second half. Then they're going to give it to Drip Britton up the middle. Drip going to break off a tackle. Dragging guys forward for a first down. What an effort right there from Drip Britton. Saying it too small. Him and Alexander Fort getting chippy a bit. But what a run right there. And an effort from Drip Britton. Shotgun set. They're going to go with Drip Britton right up the middle. Again, he breaks another tackle. Trying to stiff on Max Kaiser. And he's going to pick up 3 very strong yards. Drip Britton running with brute force and ruthless abandon right now. Ace out to pass, gets it out to Kavachi in the flats, and Kavachi is going to get a first down grab right there. Nice play for about a gain of 6. 1st and 10 now. They're going to give it to Drip. Drip up the middle. And Drip Britton, another strong 3 yards on that run. And if he can continue to run like that, it's definitely going to wear down this LSU defense. They have the backup in now. Change of pace. Pistol set. And another little short throw to Nino Kavachi. Ace really looking surgical in his approach thus far. Making a right decision. And that's what you like to see out of this kid. He's been that all year long in this Heisman campaign. Just continuing that Malcolm level of play. Of course, that's our Heisman equivalent. So sometimes you're going to hear me say Heisman, although it's the Malcolm. Ace has definitely been putting on. And as we continue to, review things during this playoffs and just the season as a whole, when we get into the next couple of rounds, we will be announcing the Malcolm winner and other awards as well. So stay tuned for that. Full start, going to push Ole Miss back. Still in striking distance. Just doesn't need a mistake, and they can continue to add points to this lead. RPO, and it works. Cedric Hill with the big grab to make it 3rd and 2. And once again, just a nice, timely, accurate throw by ace Andre Rocher. And Cedric Hill, the upperclassman, definitely trying to leave with his presence felt, man. Senior here. Trying to make it to the 2nd round of the playoffs and keep his season alive. At 1st down 1, going to make it 1st and 10 at the 21. They're going to go with a counter to Drip, and Drip only going to pick up a yard. So I like the commitment to the run, and I like how you're forcing, LSU to keep an eye on that run to open up things in the passing game. And the passing game is super dangerous. Play action, fake jet, and he's still going to give it to the running back in the flats. Running back going to stiff arm a defender before going out of bounds. 3rd and 5 at the 17. So really good game on our hands right now, guys. Both teams still very much in it. But Ole Miss, I would say, has been controlling it up until this point. So Cedric Hill going to be shy of 1st down, 2 yards exact. And they're just going to take the 3. And I like that decision. Just continue to put up points, and no! That field goal is going to miss. So now both kickers have missed a field goal. That one should have been a chip shot for Webb, but when the pressure's on, we see both kickers blow an opportunity. LSU now going to hand it off to Patrick Vince, and he's going to pick up 5. So Prince Gonzalez and these Tigers are definitely getting the opportunities. They just have to make some big plays, man. They're going to have to somebody's going to have to step up and be the big play guy, and Patrick Vince trying to step up to the task right now. Will it be the run game? Will it be the passing game? Which part of the game will take off for LSU's offense and get them the separation needed right now? Patrick Vince making a convincing case with those 2 back-to-back runs right there. That one picking up the 1st down, 1st and 10 at the 35 now. Single back set, PV up the middle once again. Gonna break a tackle, still moving. And he's gonna pick up a gain of 8. Party time. Patrick Vince, the Croatian freshman sensation here for these Tigers. They're gonna give it out to the outside. It's the backup, and he's not gonna get anything. Andre Rocher sniffing that one out. He has 7 tackles in the game. 3rd and 2 now. Gonzalez in the gun. What do you got? They're going to give it to the 3rd string. He's going to get a hard yard. Spins into a tackle and fumbles. But Mason is going to save the day and the drive. Wow. Almost a huge mistake right there by the 3rd string. We may not be seeing him in a game again. 1st and 10, LSU. And he's going to complete the pass on the outside, testing Terrell Terry again. It's going to be Brooks on a 4-yard gain, but Terry getting excited, saying, keep testing me, after giving up the short gain. I formation, Patrick Vince up the middle on a counter. PV still has his feet moving, but he's only going to gain 3 as Momo Woods is going to get him on a tackle. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is the Moolah vs. Simulation Football League. This is the 1st round of the College Series playoffs. And a 1st down. Patrick Vince, 6-yard reception. Prince Gonzalez with a timely pass right there. And he has an opportunity to close the gap on this drive. Does the freshman quarterback have enough? Let's see. Prince Gonzalez on a curl. Gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell with some big-time catches. 2 really big catches here in this game. Trying to contribute as much as he can. Another upperclassman receiver, not really highly regarded. Not too much of a stud, didn't have a crazy season. Just a role player who was stepping up big in this winner-go-home matchup. Will they get a playoff before the 4th and final quarter? No. Drop those scores in the chat. Still a lot of game left. An entire 4th quarter on the way, and these teams are battling. The Rebels up right now, 20-10, but LSU in the driver's seat, in enemy territory right now, looking to close the gap. Reverse wishbone. PV up the middle. Going to bounce off a tackler. He's going to be taken down by Momo Woods. after a gain of 4. Momo Woods and Elijah Andre Rocher really all over the field right now. About 10 tackles apiece for both of those young linebackers. And Prince taking a shot, but LaMelo Bracken's playing a really good game. Has that pick 6. Been doing some really good things in the passing game. Shotgun set, 3rd and 6. Prince gonna drop it off, and it looks like that's Hillard. Yes, Hillard on a reception. 1st and 10 now at the 14-yard line. He has 5 receptions for 51 yards in this game. He's having a nice night tonight, but his team gonna need some more if they want to turn it around. Patrick Vince with a gain of 3 to Cheryl with a good one-on-one tackle there. They're gonna hand it off to the backup up the middle. A nice little change of speed right there to Wooden, the backup. And he's going to get a 1st down, making it 1st and goal at the 2. What does LSU have in store? If they get a touchdown here, they're in really good shape. And they're going to hand it off to PV up the middle. And he's going to run it in for the score. Patrick Vince flexing, getting the crowd into it as LSU just closed the gap. 16 to 20 now. After the missed field goal, 16 to 20. LSU can make it a 3-point game with this extra point. And now the pressure is on. Prince Gonzalez staying in it. Threw 3 interceptions in the first half, but still in it to win it. It's what you like to see out of your young QB. He's not holding his head. He's still excited and enthused on the sideline. And now, this Tigers crowd getting into it. What does the Rocher family have in store? Coach Rocher and his sons have looked really good in this season. Can they keep it going? Drip Britton on the carry. Gonna make it 2nd and inches after a nice run right there. Drip playing really good in the second half, and they can really utilize that effort to take this one home. A nice cut to make sure he gets the 1st down. 20 carries, just 6 yards shy of the century mark. Offset I formation. Ace gonna go up the middle, gonna hand it off up the middle to the backup, Williams. And Williams not gonna go anywhere. Hardman is gonna get him at the line of scrimmage. And Hardman, another guy you gotta watch out for. Him and Alexander Ford are no joke. They're gonna give it right back up the middle this time to Slate. He's gonna have a nice game, making it 3rd and 4, very manageable. LSU, ranked number 1 in rush defense, has already given up 103 rushing yards in this game with 8 minutes left in the 4th. And uncharacteristic of them, but they do rattle Ace Andre Rocher on that 3rd down, and he's going to be inaccurate on that throw. 4th and 4, punt team on the way. LSU with a chance to tie this thing up or take the lead with 8:07 left in this 4th quarter, guys. Yes, sir. Things are really starting to heat up. I need you guys to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Once again, this is the Moolahverse Simulation Football League. I'm your boy, Commissioner Moolah. This is the only place we can see the game, be the game, play the game as the game plays you. And Patrick Vince, the user running back out of Croatia with a big-time 1st down. These players that you see here are all made in the likeness of our subscribers and supporters. Join the Moolahverse today, man. The community is a lot of fun, and we're just growing. This is our 1st year, 1st season with college. We will have a pro series as well, and I can't wait to see where this journey goes. Another nice run from Patrick Vince on that one. Play action. Prince Gonzalez, short throw to McAllister. The extra effort is going to almost get him a 1st down. Refs is going to say inches. And McAllister getting chippy with Elijah Andre Rocher and company. They're going to go with a short throw, but Patrick Vince drops it. Easy 1st down in his hands. What was turning his head upfield too fast. And that's an incompletion. No, that's the play that you needed right there. Would have kept the drive alive with a chance to tie it up or take the lead. blown opportunity right there, but a huge opportunity for Ole Miss now. They're going to look to extend this lead, preferably by 10 with a touchdown on this drive. Offset I formation. Shout out to my guy Nola Baby that way. I believe that's my guy Keyshawn Covington, user wide receiver for USC, checking in the chat. Appreciate all my guys in the chat. Been loving the viewership in this game so far. Play action. Ace going to the outside, and he has Hugh Rucker, who's going to hold on to that one after taking a hit. Eric has been playing really good defense on that other side for LSU. Hugh Rucker making a big play on that one. 3rd and 3. They're going to go with drip, but he's going to be stopped. What a play right there from Allen, the linebacker. That is a huge stop right there. One-on-one, great pursuit. And had he not made that play, it's definitely going to be a first down, as you're banking on Max Kaiser, the safety, coming down and stopping him, which would still would have been at the first down marker. Now the punt team on the way for Ole Miss, as they're going to have another drive stalled. So LSU with some opportunities. Hillard trying to get it to the outside. Going to be tackled at the 33. Prince Gonzalez threw 3 interceptions in this game, but can't hold his head. You worry about fixing those problems at the end of this game. You're still in it. Only down 3. Prince back to pass. Gets it to McAllister for a gain of 3. 20 of 32. 207 yards. Did throw a touchdown, although he threw a pick 6. So can't hold your head. Got to focus on those 3 picks later, and he's going to be sacked. Palmer and Levy in on that one. Deion Palmer going to get credited with the sack. We've seen him make quite a couple plays in the backfield today. One in the run game, that time in the passing game. I'm loving the energy I'm seeing from his defensive line. Oh, nice play right there. Gianni Zico breaks off 2 tackles. Huge plays down at the 21. First down, Tigers. And Gianni Zico, the freshman wide receiver, highly touted freshman, coming in, had a decent season, but a big play here, and that's what they're going to need. They're going to come away with a win here. Him and Prince Gonzalez got to get a connection flowing. They got to be able to connect on some big plays late here in this game. 3:14 and counting. Pistol set. They're going to hand it off to Patrick Vince up the middle, and Elijah and Momo. No surprise there as they get to him. Just stop him for a very short gain. Shotgun look. They're going to give it to the backup. And Momo going to catch him for a gain of 1. 4th and 5 now on the way for LSU. And I think LSU played that really conservative. Not mad at the offensive coordinator, though, because Prince Gonzalez had made some mistakes. This is a highly, pressured situation and scenario, but you need this field goal, and they got it good. He missed one earlier, redeems himself now, and that's going to be a tie game. And now Ace Andre Rocher tasked with a huge moment here. And these are the defining moments for both of these freshman quarterbacks, both of these young teams. This is the defining moment, man. Very first college series here. Can your freshman standout step up? Can your, senior step up? Sergio Matthews, will he make a play? Ace hasn't made a mistake yet, and he's going to Nino Cavacci for a big gain. Cavacci past midfield at the 47. And Ace is continuing to thread the needle. 23 of 29 in this game. This kid is dialed in. Nino Cavacci, 6 receptions, 65 yards. He's killing it today. Can they slow down Ace? Sergio Matthews, been a bit quiet. Can he make a play? They're going to give it to Drip up the middle, and that defensive front holding up big time. They said it won't happen in the run game. Definitely a legacy drive right here for Ace as this game is winding down. Can he at least get his team points? And he's going to, ooh, almost had it, but Hardman stepping up big time. The outside linebacker makes a play that time in the passing game, breaking up that pass, usually in a pass rushing game. And on 3rd and 13, a short pass as the defense is closing in. And credit LSU's defense. LSU's defense strapped down and got the stop needed to give Prince Gonzalez and this offense an opportunity to win this game. Can Prince get it done? Prince in trouble, throwing it, hit as he thrown. And Patrick Vince gonna pick up 9. Way to take the pressure if you're Prince Gonzalez and get it to your safety valve. Dump it down to your running back for a 9-yard gain. Taking what the defense gave him. Another big time down here and almost a big mistake. Mello Brackens already has a pick 6. Makes a huge effort to break that one up. 3rd and 1 now. LSU in the gun. Prince gonna get it to Zico's gonna get hit and jar it free. And what a play right there. Who was that? I know him. I think that's Purnell breaking that one up, and LSU's gonna have to punt. That was a huge breakup, and that's a big drop by Gianni Zico. Gianni Zico would have had a first down right there, but he dropped that, and that may be a moment to remember. What a hit right there by the cornerback Purnell. Wow. Ace with another opportunity. 50 seconds left. Has time. Gonna drop it down to Drip. Drip gonna pick up 5. They're gonna use a timeout. 44 seconds left. Who's gonna make a big play? Will it be the defense? Will it be the offense of Ole Miss? Let's see. Ace running out of time, and once again Hardman and Fort. And now it looks like Ole Miss just wants to run this thing and take as much time off the clock to keep it away from LSU. Penalty flags down. And they're gonna call a holding. This one may be declined to make it 4th and 9. And yes, it will be. So a punt on the way. 35 seconds left. Is going back to LSU. Both offenses kind of folded on opportunities to make things happen within these last 2 minutes. But now with 25 seconds left, can LSU do something to get it downfield for at least a game-winning field goal? The defense of Ole Miss has to get a stop here. I mean, the defense of Ole Miss has to, yeah, they have to get a stop, or they have to get this time ran out. Prince Gonzalez. Drop back. He's taking a shot on 1st down, and oh, incomplete. Terry just going to slap that one down. Could have probably tried to make a play on it. Couldn't track it in time to make a play, but on 2nd and 10, they're going across the middle to Zico. Timeout, 3rd and 7 at the 35, so still way out of field goal range. Or will they take a deeper shot? Let's see. Has a timeout, and Terrell Terry just gets his hand on that one, making a big play. That one would have been a 1st and then some had it gotten over the fingertips of Terrell Terry. Credit Terrell Terry once again. And now this thing is getting punted again with 11 seconds on the clock. Down to 5, 4, 3, 2. Will a punt be the final play? No. Ace has a chance for one more shot. Let's see. Will he take it? Yes. He has all day back there. He's going deep. Flags down, and don't tell me that this is a pass interference. Yes, they're going to call a pass interference. No way. No way. LSU fans booing because that is going to be the game. Chip shot. Game over. Heartbreaker. Ole Miss wins by a pass interference off of a Hail Mary. And I know LSU is... I know that LSU is going crazy. The fans in disbelief coaching staff and players cannot believe that that is how they lost. Oh my God. LSU is sick. We thought this one might be going to overtime. Ace takes a shot. The refs get finicky with the whistle. And that is how the game has ended. Ole Miss will be headed to the second round after the upset. Wow, Prince Gonzalez, 3 turnovers, definitely going to come back to bite him, especially that pick 6. Oh, man, wow. Both kickers also missed chip shot field goals. Wow, that's heartbreaking. You never want to leave it up to the referees to make a call like that. But, wow. Wow, check out the stats in this one. Ace played a really good game. Not sure if he's even happy with the performance of his team, though, or content with it. I know he's happy. They came away with the win. But, you know, that was just by the skin of their teeth. A controversial call by the referee on the pass interference. But, wow, both running backs played really good. That is a heartbreaker. Yes, the playoff bracket is posted in the Discord, guys. If you're new here and want to get in tune with the community, want to make a player to join the Moolahverse, be sure to drop a comment letting us know you want to get in the Discord. I'll have my guys post a link as well. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. What a game it was. And Cinco, Andre Rocher, Nino Cavachi, Ace, Andre Rocher and company will be moving on to the next round. Wow. And because I believe they are the lowest seed in the bracket on this side, are they? No, they're 6th seed. So opportunity to go against Bama if you know, Florida State, I believe, is to lose. If Florida State is to lose. No, yeah, if Florida State is to win as the 2 seed and beat Oklahoma State, then that creates a scenario where Ole Miss will play against Bama in the next round. But still a lot and remains to be seen. Let me get through these stats, pardon me. But just outstanding game. LSU fought hard. They worked their way back in the game, but just overly aggressive on that last bomb. And the refs called the pass interference. That's a tough call to make, and it hurts to have to make that call. But Ole Miss is moving on. Ole Miss is moving on. You hate to see winners and losers in games like this, but Ole Miss gets it done. And, you know, credit to LSU's defense. They fought back. Gordon Hardman, the senior, Alexander Fort, the senior. These guys put on a show. I will say that Sergio Matthews was a bit quiet, but they didn't go at him very often. So, you know, shout out to Terrell Terry and LaMelo Brackens. 2 big interceptions for Terrell Terry. You don't want to take his moment away from him because of how they won. But it was an outstanding playoff game, man. Both of those are actually CPU players. But shout out to the users that's in the game as well, man. This has been a really good season. Shout out to all the user players in the chat. This has been an amazing season, man. You know, we're pushing a brand of AI versus AI competitive sports play. And I think this has been a really good first season for our college series. I think the potential of the pros is going to be amazing. And, you know, the fact that college football is coming out and, you know, you guys can continue your players' careers on there. We will have some new applicants joining the Moolahverse as well for college 25, college football 25. So we're going to have a whole new class coming in. And there's some exciting things ahead of us as well as this playoff series, man. Ole Miss got it done. Shout out to those brothers over there, those Andre Rocher brothers. We know how much time they put in with their team and their players, man. So, you know, happy for them. But also, man, LSU players are packed with some Moolahverse guys, man. Those guys have definitely put in the work. They were actually guys who were more so on the basketball side of the series, but they figured out football. I think they caught their stride. They upgraded their players. They started to send in some game plans, and, you know, they made it to the playoffs. They lost in the first round to a tough Ole Miss team, but LSU had a really good season. They also had a outstanding streak during the season. They got hot, really hot, which put them in position to get in the playoffs. And I think, they definitely can't be overlooked. And they had a tremendous season. I can't wait to do the team wrap-ups, the season wrap-ups for each team, because I think that's going to draw a lot more context to the league and give people on the outside just joining a lot more to go back on and look at with these teams, man. But truly appreciate all the retention. Let's get a cold word CS1 in the chat, man. Just let me get a hashtag CS1 and everybody will get that 1000 SC, man, for the code word. Thanks for being with me to the last minute. I should have did the code word a little earlier, but for the guys that are here, you will earn 1000 SC for dropping CS1 in the chat. So let me get a hashtag CS1. Let my guys, help me count that up too. And I'll let that run to about 7:30. I'll do 7:30. 7:43. So 7:43 we'll end that off. But hashtag CS1 or just CS1 and you'll get the 1000 SC for staying at this game, man. And like I said, if you're new here, be sure to get engaged with the chat, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I see Key Kofi. I never saw your name before, but if you're just tuning in, appreciate you for supporting the Moolah verse. Drop a comment and let me know if you want to get in tune and create a player for our experience. We will be continuing the second season of our college series on College Football 25. So we got a lot of dope things coming. And yeah, man, definitely incentivize people to start, hitting your peoples, getting your teams ready. We will be doing custom teams. So, a lot of things will be shaking up in the transfer portal. I'm sure a lot of freshmen are going to want to play in the Moolahverse Conference. So a lot of standout freshmen probably in their sophomore season will be moving to the Moolahverse Conference with our custom teams for College Football 25 as we make that transition. But I think us being in our first year, the channel has grown a lot. And with new people coming in, I would love to have more user players. So if this is your first time stopping by the Moolahverse, definitely drop a comment in the live chat or in the regular comments and let us know that you want to join, and let's get your player application done. So by the time college football comes out and we get those custom teams and our custom conference created, you'll be right on track with joining us as an experience, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to this big time playoff matchup. We're gonna let the guys get the CS1 comments in to get their simulation coin for their player development in, and we're gonna head to the second game of the series. We have multiple games being played tonight. We have one more game played, and it's on the other side of the bracket. Let me see. It's actually going to be NC State and Penn State. So we gotta get in tune, and with that one pretty soon. I'm about to start doing the preparations and getting those game plans in. Do you think EA College Football 25 designer will be like 2K and you can view and download designs? Yeah, I think it will have some type of share where you can do that. That's what I'm looking forward to, because I will be making my custom conferences of colleges, specifically for the Moolahverse. It will be too hard for us to cover all teams. So if we make a custom Moolahverse conference and then have those teams compete, against the rest of the NCAA atmosphere or college football atmosphere, I think that'll be the best way to track, our portion of the league still. So I'm hoping that they definitely do something with the 2K style and letting people, create different things and have their way with the designs and the team builder. So that's gonna be fun. That's another chapter for us. And yeah, man, get them CS1 comments in to get your 1000 SC. I got a screenshot of the guys. I'll send that to my guy Gary, because I know sometimes he helps me with the payouts for that. So I got the screenshot of the guys who got it, and we'll go with those guys. 7:43. So let me get prepared for the next game, guys. Yeah, let me get prepared for the next game, guys. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. As always, it's your boy Kamish Mula, and I am out. I can't be in the Discord while I'm fixing up stuff for the next game. So let me know if y'all want to chop it up in the Discord. I'll join the VC if anything, and I'll be setting up that next game, man. So yeah, man. Peace. I'm out.